In today's video, I'm going to talk about the difference between a house and a home, and which is truly an investment. You may be wondering, what the hell am I talking about? Because a house is a home and vice versa. But in today's video, I'm going to explain the difference between the two and how to really invest in real estate. I'm also going to give you the best bit of advice if you're one of those people fixated on buying a home. I want to make sure that you're ultimately going to make the smartest decision that fits your personality type. My name is Carl, founder of ENTP Life, and on ENTP Life, we mostly discuss investing in real estate, business, and then we get into some of my other interests. I've been investing in real estate since about 2006 and own and control over $15 million in real estate, so I know a thing or two about the subject. If this is content that you find interesting, don't hesitate in subscribing, liking this video, and at any time, if you have any questions, use the comments section below. I also recommend sharing this video with your friends and family who are thinking about getting into real estate. The more people in your circle with the same mentality, the more likely you are to take an action in that direction. First, let's talk about homes. You've heard people talk about starter homes and dream homes. Homes are trash. They aren't investments, and here's why. Homes satisfy a personal need. Homes don't generate income. Actually, homes generate additional expenses due to required upkeep. This upkeep is paid from your income. Yes, they may appreciate, and yes, you can develop equity. When compared to renting, it may be the better option, but that's just for some. I don't care for homes. I don't buy homes. I prefer to actually rent my home. I rent my home with the money I make from houses. Yeah, that's right. I pay all of my expenses through income I derive from my business or from rental income. So in my eyes, a house isn't an investment. It doesn't satisfy any of my needs. It's not a starter home or a dream home. It's a product that I earn money on that I am able to use and spend however I want. An asset that whips off positive cash flow while being paid off by somebody else. I earn income from a house while claiming significant tax deductions. I benefit directly from someone else's hard-earned money month after month. The first of the month isn't the day I dread because I have to pay rent. It's the day I love because I start to get paid for doing almost nothing. Do I have to pay for repairs? Of course I do. But that is usually baked into my renovations costs when I first purchase a house and into my rental fees. So for all of you looking to buy a home and think of it as an investment, my advice is for you to at least buy a two-family house. Live in one unit, rent out the other. By doing so, you're putting yourself in the investor seat because the asset is generating you income rather than taking it away. The more you do this, the more money you will accumulate and earn. And after making enough money in cash flow, you could consider getting that dream house. Because after all, other people are paying for it. Here's some quick tips on how you should approach buying your first house. Make sure your investment house satisfies the 1% rule and it cash flows. If not, it's more like a home than a house. Seek out properties that you can add value to by renovating them upfront with a rehab loan so you don't have to worry about making as many repairs later. This way you keep your cash flow nice and fat without the surprise of a major repair. If you want more information on rehab loans, check out my video on the FHA 203K loan to learn more about that. I also have videos on hard money loans if you're a little more advanced. Now, if you're curious what the 1% rule is, essentially, if you paid $100,000 for a house, that house will generate at least $1,000 a month in rental income. If you bet $200,000, you should make $2,000 a month. And if you follow that trend, what you end up seeing is that a house that's like $600,000 a month will never generate $6,000 in monthly income. And you need to kind of be clever about that so that when you're targeting your homes, or when you're targeting your houses, that you're investing in houses that are generating that 1%. It's almost a guarantee for cash flowing, right? Because you're gonna make a spread above your mortgage interest and you're gonna have enough money to kind of cover those incidentals and the things that you're gonna be responsible for as a landlord. If you want a little more information on the 1% rule, I'm gonna include a link down below to the Bigger Pockets podcast where they cover this in detail. Once again, thank you for joining me here at ENTP Life. I hope you learned something and I hope you're not out there trying to buy dream homes, okay? That is for suckers. So make sure you're out there buying houses so that you can eventually live however you want in the type of home that you want without it necessarily being your expense.